Be sure to check out all of the sponsors of the Shuffle Squad. Whether you're looking for graded cards, you're looking for singles, sealed, we have all affiliate codes with all of our great sponsors, so be sure to check them out in the description below. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Hey, what's up, everybody? KingDreC1out here with the Shuffle Squad, joined by.
Blake Ray. I don't really got a full name like you do yet, but
We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Today, we're going to be talking about our world experience. We took our trip to Japan to go compete in the Pokemon World Championship. If you follow us on socials, you know it was more of a Japan trip than Pokemon trip,
yeah,
but we're still going to talk about it. It was still a great experience. What did you take to play, Blake?
I took Mew VMAX, and looking back, I'm very happy with my decision. It won the tournament. Not my build. I played Control Mew, which maybe wasn't the right call, but very. I was okay with my call on not making it so far in the tournament.
I'm a Mew purist. I believe it should have been Fusion from the gate. I said it should have been Fusion, just saying. But also, I didn't play
Yeah,
Mew.
you did.
I didn't play Fusion Mew. So I decided to go with Turbo Lost Box with the little Galarian Zapdos and Sky Seal Stone tech. The Sky Seal Stone tech seemed like a good idea. Looking back at it, it was a good idea since there was a lot of Lugia.
Yep. Day one, that was the most played deck, I believe, right?
Right.
Oh,
Zapdos
so
not as good because nobody played Arceus.
is that the only reason you had Zapdos in there was for Arceus?
Arceus, I mean, Miraidon was pretty popular too, and it
Yeah.
hit like the Miraidon decks for
Mhm.
weakness as well. And then if you can hit one that has like the Aleki VMAX and just steal
Oh yeah.
prizes, it's
Oh
free.
God.
Yeah. But yeah, I just hit like bad matchups. So my first four, I was done after 4 rounds. Two of my
Mhm.
first 4 rounds were a rapid strike box, and it's just like, wow,
That's not it.
not even in the top
It's
5% or top five decks, and I hit both. So cool. How about
super
you?
unlucky.
What was your
Uh,
like?
I played two Lost Tinas, lost to both, unlucky, and then I beat a Baxcalibur and an Arc Tina, and then the one that sealed it was a Baxcalibur.
Oh wow,
They got Baxcalibur both games turn two, and once they do that and just hit superior energy retrievals, really can't do anything about it.
they're hitting huge numbers, so they're just one
Oh
shot
yeah.
max. And
Mhm.
then Tina's just always been a rough matchup from you since it
I
ran
agree.
Drapion. Now that it doesn't run Drapion, doesn't matter.
Mhm.
The
I got
instant.
hit with a choice belt one game, and I'm like, oh, sick.
Wow,
And then they're like 310, and then I'm like, oh, you just V star me next turn. I'm like, oh, I just lose.
that's cute. I'd be pretty annoyed seeing a choice belt come out.
In a Spirit Tomb.
Oh my god! And
I
Spiritomb in Tina,
played against
that'd
four
be
tombs,
insane. The
four
art
tombs in
pile
five
makes
rounds.
sense, but even the POW
Mhm.
makes sense. But Tina
Yeah.
Tomb is so
One
cheap.
Tina didn't play it,
Well, that's the good team
but
player then. But
yeah. But
um,
that one also played choice belt.
yeah. Well, I mean, hey, if you're not gonna beat me one way, you gotta beat him the other way, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's the right call.
Before we move on, let's talk about the infamous three VIP pass.
Oh gosh. I mean,
Just for the people.
I can honestly say that throughout my 4 rounds, setting up was never the issue. Like
Hmm.
I didn't miss the fourth VIP pass. My issue was like rapid strike box both times I played it. They went to 3 games both times I played it. So like
That's
I went
good.
first, turbo through. I got the 2 price KO with the Dragon Knight on turn 2 against
Hmm.
Tell or Urshi, whatever they had in the active. And then I would just chill out, try and thin, chill out till I got the combo in my hand to hit the Raikou Sky Seal Stone
Skystone.
VMAX KO for 4 prizes,
Hmm.
and I can wait because I have the one bosses. I had one copy of one boss. So I just keep thinning the Iono, whatever. It's cool. As long as I don't wait too long before the yoga loop play comes in, I should be able to just take 2 4 game.
Yep.
So that
Yep.
happened. That happened. And I actually did beat one of the rapid strike boxes though. I ended up
Hmm.
being 2-1. My loss came to Lugia because I kept whiffing Colress and I had to force Seal
Oh.
Stone for Colress in back-to-back games. And
Hmm.
they were long games, typical Lost Box versus Lugia stuff. But Lugia typically wins that matchup as long as they're able to turn to Summoning
Yep.
Star. They go through Lugia, go through T-Tar, and
Mhm.
usually lose.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With that. So
T targets one. Pretty
yeah,
good.
they're just thinning your deck and you're missing pieces. And yeah, both games I was just like whiffing Colress early. So it was honestly never set up. Um maybe I mean round one I got paired up against Andy Gantner. Had a
Mhm.
really good game one. He got the
Yep.
horn playoff to lock me out of Sableye. He bench locked me.
Mhm.
So I'm like, yeah, looked at the board, scooped it up. Game two was rough. I just started Galarian Zapdos pass. And
Yep.
I didn't have any search, VIP, Nest Ball, or anything. That's just like, and sometimes that's just Pokemon. You just
Yep.
donked. And he went first. I chose to go second once I knew it was the mirror. He got 3 Comfies off turn one. And once I just drew past, I pretty much scooped because I'm like, yeah, Colress, yep, cool. You donked me. Let's go
You
ahead.
got it.
Let's go ahead and get down to the second round. Hopefully this isn't my day and wasn't
Yeah.
my day.
Hmm.
Yeah, 3 VIP
Luckily for us.
still for the because I was trying to be cute and tech. That's the only reason why. I know I get
Mhm.
a lot of stuff because I play it, but it's never like, oh, I think 3 is the most optimal route. It's not. I never said it was the optimal choice. I just said it's not like a game wrecking choice.
Mhm.
If I decide to go one less VIP pass and put an extra basic in, but that extra basic is like the Galarian Zapdos, it's going to swing a
Yeah.
matchup bad into a better matchup.
Mhm.
That's kind of my thought
I
behind.
think I think the Zapdos in your case honestly did change your loss or like the matchup for you because like Arctura Umbreon or whatever the heck's called, Zapdos really opens the door because that you can just always slam it down and they'll usually have 3 Vs in play or just 2 and then one Mirage Gate powers it up.
Exactly. And that was kind of my thinking of like, you know what, Zapdos is kind of a good play, especially if they're just going to be all
Hmm.
Arc Duras, or it wasn't even really Arc Duras, Arc Umbreon and whatever they decided to pair it with, whether it
Yeah,
was Pikachu or Dura, whatever have you.
yeah.
So that was kind of my thinking. I'm like, hey, that's cool. And then it also just gives you that late game where it gives you the choice with the Sky Seal Stone. If you hit it early and you can get the Galarian Zapdos KO on a V Star for 3 prizes, then
Hmm.
you just gotta sprinkle in
Kill
some
a VMAX.
damage and Dragonite it for in one VMAX.
Yep.
If not, then
Hmm.
you just get a quick KO on an Arceus, like turn 2, right away. Boom. They can't load up their Pokemon. And then you're chilling
Hmm.
for the rest of the game, stacking up cards, thinning your deck until you hit the
Hmm.
combo to, you sprinkle some Sableye damage here on like whatever VMAX is, and you wait till you can get the boss Dragonite Sealstone combo for 4
Hmm.
bosses. Almost the same thing like you try to do with the Rapid Strike.
Yep.
So that was
Yep.
kind of my basis of the Zapdos fighting energy in the
Hmm.
because I did expect Arceus to kind of be I didn't expect it to be the most played, but I expected it to be in the top 5. But unfortunately it wasn't. I think it was like the 6th deck though, like pretty close.
I think it was.
Yeah. Because there was
I
still
always had a bad angle of the screen whenever we were streaming because my back would always be turned.
yeah, I didn't have too good of look at the screen either. It was like I
Hmm.
kept trying to look back because they had
Yeah.
VGC like in my eye, like in my
Yep.
TCG was like just slightly
We
up.
never got a good view,
Yeah, no, not until we
which
were
I mean, it's whatever.
not
We're
until
not
we were
supposed to be
telling
watching
them
the
that.
stream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, how was your Japan experience? Not excluding Worlds, just Japan.
So Japan was really, really humid. I
Yep.
was sweating the entire time, but it was worth it going through and experiencing all the new experiences.
Yep.
The train system was a nightmare at first, but by the end we were pros. So that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. I was really vibing that we had like 7-Elevens and Family Marts on every
Oh
other
my
block.
gosh. We
Uh,
had 2 within walking distance of our Airbnb. Those were
uh,
insane.
we made their sales quota for the year, like just in 1 week.
Probably.
We were there religiously. Then we found that really cool bakery that was right down the
That
street.
bakery was insane.
So delicious. And
They had
then
like all these pastries that like you normally just get at a donut shop, but they're like fresh, like no matter when you go.
like they're coming in and walking them out like as like the platters are set. And then
Hmm.
what was really cool is like they were replacing the platters with stuff that was different too. Like they were cycling. It wasn't like
Yeah, I noticed that.
I
Like
noticed that
they
was
of course have like all their classic stuff, but like the smidge whatever you got, like that was something else. That was some like bacon cheddar wrap or right after.
yeah. And then after that it was like then the next day we went back and it was like spinach and then they replaced it with like a pulled pork quiche or something like that. And it was, but yeah, I like that they were like cycling different things in,
Mhm.
trying new stuff. That was really cool. Yeah, the food though, I would say it was like one of the best things. Like even our
Oh
closing
yeah.
in the airport, we sat down, had like that little
Oh my
hot.
gosh. Shout out to Zach for finding
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
oh my gosh.
Seriously,
I think that was the best meal of the trip.
I honestly think so too. And it was like the final goodbye to Japan too. So what a way to close it
Mhm.
out. Going to the stores though, like the mall that was like right there by the venue. Even like
Mhm.
venturing out into like the actual city, getting away into and going more into like the actual like city parts of Japan, like seeing
Mhm.
the major crossing, all the tall buildings and stuff like that, and just the culture shock
Mhm.
was really cool to me. What about you? What was like
Mhm.
your like highlights from the trip?
I don't know. Like I know you weren't there, but we went to Tokyo that Tuesday because I landed on the Monday. You got on super late Tuesday, or you got in
Wednesday
after.
afternoon? Yeah, Wednesday afternoon.
I landed Tuesday. My bad. You're right. I took off Monday, but that Wednesday we went to Tokyo to like go see the Pokemon Center. Like we walked around for a bit. That was really cool. And we walked around. We saw a few temples, and then we went back for the night because the heat kills you,
Yeah.
and it's humid. Like I'm from Texas now, and it's different. Like it's not humid here. It's hot. It's humid there. Like your back will be sweaty within minutes.
It's insane. Yeah, I mean, when I
Mhm.
came back to Fresno, I'm just like, oh my God, this is nothing, bro.
Mhm.
This heat is not even comparable to the heat humidity that Japan was
Oh
smacking
yeah,
with.
because it was like 95 in humid. Like Texas is like it's like 110 today, but like it's hot, but like it's not humid. It's
Yeah,
just
it's that dry heat. It's just that pure
mhm.
heat. When you stack on that humidity, that's underestimated sometimes. You don't you think
Oh
you
yeah.
can handle it, but nah. It was cloudy in Japan, and I was still sweating harder than I have been here since I've been back home.
Oh yeah.
Major sidebar, and I see this is kind of unanimous on Twitter, dude. Bidets are the play. I'm I
I
miss
want to get one.
I miss my bidets.
I do too. I only used it twice though.
I used it every single from the first time I put my butt on a toilet in Japan till I left. I made sure I used the bidet. Yeah.
I was scared at first. I'm not gonna lie.
See, I took a little sneak peek. I went to a sushi place or like a Japanese. I'm not sure if it was. I think it was a Japanese food place in Portland
Mhm.
at Portland Regionals, and that restaurant had a bidet. And so that's
And you're
where
like, oh,
I like had my little like warm up to it because I was super sketched out to do it too.
mhm.
It surprises you a little bit.
Oh yeah. Nah. Looking back, I should have used it first day we landed, but I chickened out and used it the last few.
Yeah, no, it's the play, dude. It's definitely the play. Apparently, we're like the only
Mhm.
country that really doesn't do those too often. It's like it's not common.
Well,
And so
the
apparently we're
Pokemon players are gonna start getting bidets everywhere.
yeah, right. It's gonna be slightly fresher around the Pokemon community.
Just what we need.
Right. So about your deck, what would you say if you were looking back, what you would change? What kind of like was like actually beneficial? What would you say were like the things that
I would change a few cards. I would put 4 Fusion Strike Energy in. I'd cut a double turbo, add a Meloetta, probably an Ice Cube or two. But yeah, that's stuff. I'd probably play Fusion Mew looking back, or not looking back. I'm happy I played Mew. I think it was a good call. I think I got very unlucky hitting the tombs, but you know,
what's the game?
calls. Control list from you, I really liked it. Consistent whenever they didn't have tomb. Every turn I hit a VIP or two and got my board going. Always hit the path turn one. And if I went second, I would always hit path judge turn one. And that's you put them to 5 on their second turn with no abilities, like they're not going to do a thing.
Yeah, that can just close out a game from the beginning.
Um, Trying to think of what else I played. Horn was a really good card in my deck that I played. Um, Sorry, I haven't played Mew since Worlds. Yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah,
I haven't really played since Worlds.
personally, I think looking back at my list, I think I would definitely drop the Galarian Zapdos since
hmm
Arceus wasn't as deep. I mean, that's hindsight.
hmm
Um,
What would you add instead? Would you add another V or just consistency?
I think I would just go for the consistency at that point because, like, that was my like I said, I mentioned I dropped Zapdos, I dropped the fourth VIP for the Zapdos. If I didn't have the Zapdos in there, I would have ran 4 VIPs, and then I would have just ran
Mhm.
with extra water energy. I
I think
mean,
it was water because we cut a water or yeah, we cut a water for fighting, right?
yeah, that's what it was.
Originally.
Yeah, originally, and I think that's what I stuck with too. Once I locked in the
Hmm.
list. Yeah, I mean, that'd probably be the only thing I would change, but with hindsight, I would have just played Fusion Mew.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
I was just trying so hard not to like go back to the comfort deck. But yeah, and I think
Comfort
going
deck was the play for the tournament.
yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what sucks is when it ended up being the play. But
Nothing we can do.
going forward, I think I'm gonna continue that trend though. I'm gonna mix it up and play some different decks, especially going into this new season. I've already
Hmm.
used like some different decks like Lugia and Lost Box to get like those early championship points.
Hmm. What are
So
you at?
uh as of today, I took down my 4th challenge, so that puts me at
60?
60, right? Yeah, 50. Yeah,
15 per, right?
yeah. So 15 per. So I have 60 championship points. 10%.
Mhm.
10% of the way there.
Oh yeah, big boy.
Quarter zero, 10%. So it's all good. We got a little leg up. Have you gotten
Mhm.
any challenges or cups
Oh
over
yeah. I got 2 challenges and then I got fourth at a cup. I literally picked up Cyrus's 60 and I was like, okay, this is cool. Have all the cards for it. And then I cut something for a Raihan, forget. Oh, I cut an Iona for a Raihan. Raihan, I love Raihan in that deck. It's really good card.
That's
Can
interesting.
grab you the cross switcher and the energy you need, worst case.
Yeah.
I lost in the mirror, however, really unfortunate draws, whatever, so be it. But yeah, so I have 2 challenges that I got first at and then a fourth, so I'm probably at
It's like was that 55? 25 for top 4 for making, or you made top cut, right? So for top 8,
yeah, finals. So 40 and then
you lost in finals? You came in
yeah, I
second.
lost in finals. I came in second.
I think that should be 42, or is it 40?
Yeah, I
Something
think
like
it's 40. So I think I'm 60 to 70 right
I
now.
think that's 70 then.
Somewhere in
Yeah.
that ballpark.
Yeah, that's awesome though. So we have leg up already a
Hmm.
little bit ahead, so it's cool.
Bro, Zach's like third in the US and Canada right
Yeah,
now.
I mean Zach's gonna be one of those top players,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
Whatever.
all
Good for him.
but when we get to Pittsburgh, we have a chance to get up there, make some top
So
cuts.
speaking of Pittsburgh, you got any big plans for that? You going to Pittsburgh, Peoria? What's your plans this year?
So far we're 2 for 2. We've got Pittsburgh and Peoria
Hmm.
registered.
That's good.
I will do SAC because I mean it's literally 3 hours away. I think that'll
Hmm.
be it for my first quarter though. I'm not. I think second quarter starts in November.
I
Um,
believe so.
that's when LAIC should be is in November.
Hmm.
So yeah, the first
Are you
quarter
going there?
I it's yet to be determined. Let's get
Hmm.
these regionals out of the way first, see how they go, and then we'll determine that later. Ideally, yes. Ideally, I would love to go
Hmm.
to LAIC. But it's still in the plans, but it's got to work itself out. San
Hmm.
Antonio, as I know, will be another regional I do before the end of
Yep.
2023, and
Hmm.
obviously LA because it's like 3 hours the other direction,
Yeah.
and Portland.
You got so San Antonio is like 3 or 4 hours away from me. I'm in North Texas. So and they chose I don't like San Antonio for it. Like I didn't mind Arlington for it because that's 30,
I had
40
a good
minute
time in
drive.
Arlington.
Huh?
I had a good time in Arlington. I liked Arlington.
Yeah, Arlington was fine. They used to have it at the Hyatt at the airport, so it was perfect for everyone because you literally just flew into DFW and you're there.
Right.
Like you might have to like ride the bus to the Hyatt or whatever, but
Definitely more
and
space than that now.
oh yeah, well that venue was huge.
Really?
I don't. There were 2 venues in the hall and they rented out both usually, so I don't know. I'm sure they could fit it, but I'm sure there's a reason why they don't.
Right. I mean,
Um,
I've been to San Antonio once when I was visiting colleges back in my football days, and so when I was
yep,
visiting schools, I visited UTSA. So I like San
go
Antonio.
Roadrunners.
Yeah, right. I'm excited to go back though. I'm excited to go back to San Antonio because I didn't really get to enjoy San Antonio. I just went to go visit the school,
Mhm.
and so I went to a couple
Yeah,
of restaurants and all that. The typical recruiting process.
I'll be
But
21. We can go to 6th Street.
whoa,
Austin's right
maybe it's
around the
my birthday
corner.
weekend, so it's my birthday weekend. So we'll see.
Oh,
We'll see
we'll
how
see.
that goes. How about you? Obviously San Antonio. You're Texas. You're gonna be at San Antonio.
Yep, San Antonio's
What are
for
the regionals
sure.
you're playing in
I think
Pittsburgh?
my brother's gonna go. Pittsburgh, I didn't get into, and flights are looking crazy right now, so we'll see on that. Peoria, we're driving to, I think, maybe flying. We'll look later today. I know we're talking about it right now.
Yeah.
Toronto we're going to, and Sacramento I already got booked. So
Oh, sweet.
those are for sure.
Just sweet. Heck yeah.
Yeah, Sacramento's for sure. I want to do a LAIC whenever it comes out, but we'll see if it all lines up. I'm in school right now, so I'm slammed with that. It was the first week this week, and I've already got 6 pages of homework I got to do or like notes that I got to catch up on before tomorrow, and it's almost midnight while we're filming this.
Oh man. Yeah, that doesn't
Yeah,
sound.
it's like 9 your time, right?
Yeah, it's about to be 10 o'clock, but yeah, it's not as late as you, but yeah, it's man, that school grind, that Pokemon
Yeah,
player school grind.
we're back on it.
Yep. All right, man. Well, I look forward to seeing you. If you're not in Pitt, in Peoria for sure.
Oh yeah, I'll be in Peoria for sure. Pitt, we'll see.
Hopefully that second wave opens up and you get in. We see you there. But if
Oh
not,
yeah,
see you in Peoria,
we'll hope.
man.
Yep.
It's awesome being with you in Japan.
Yeah,
Uh,
of course. That stay was awesome.
yeah, it's so good. I can't wait for more of the TSS trips. Maybe we should get some more vlogs in, get the people involved, so they can
Oh
see
my gosh,
how the TSS gets down at the B&Bs and the
we
prep
could.
for the regionals and stuff. So maybe we can get something like that into works. Get some like GoPros strapped to like mine in your chest.
Oh my gosh.
See everything that we end up going through. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be great. But that's gonna be it for us. Make sure that
Yep.
give the Shuffle Squad a like and a follow, or subscribe for YouTube. Make sure you follow us on the Patreon. If you are interested in any coaching, a lot of our team members do offer it. I do offer coaching. Just go to my Twitter at KingDreC1out. Look in the bio. Blake, go ahead and plug yourself really quick. What's the Twitter?
Blake Wray 0 on Twitter. I don't do coaching yet, and yeah, that's about it. Only Twitter.
All right. Yeah. Make sure you follow the Twitter. Make sure you follow the Shuffle Squad as well. We'll talk to you guys
Yep.
later. Peace.
Yep.
You made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching this entire video from the Shuffle Squad. Honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate each and every person that supports our content, watches what we have going on every single day, every single week, even from time to time, and continuously allows us to have a forum to project our creative content towards the Pokemon TCG community. So if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and even leave a comment to help boost the YouTube algorithm. That being said, we'll catch you with our next video. Thanks again. Take it easy.